Yeah, now is it okay?
Now, right. So, can you switch on the camera as well? I cannot see. Wait, all right. Now it's visible for me.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Yes. So, are you ready, Madhuranga?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So, your time counts from here onwards. You can start the presentation and good luck.
Have you ever felt the situation while a BMW is going beside you? I wish I could have a BMW. I wish I could buy a BMW. Just because of having a desire for a BMW, is it a demand or a want? My dear lecturer and my dear ladies and gentlemen, let's have an idea about under the topic, the demand. Yeah, this is my content. And first of all, I would like to move to this slide, how to acknowledge an effective demand. As I mentioned before, just because of having a desire for buying a BMW, is it a demand? No, you have to fulfill these three: desire, purchasing power, plan of action. Yeah, I have already a desire to buy a BMW, but purchasing power, being a student of 21 years old, still I don't have a purchasing power. But plan of action, there might be a plan of action or not. Then I am unable to fulfill these three, then it's not a demand. If you want to create a demand, then you have to, desire cannot be taken as a demand. Then whatever the desire, whatever the demand, if we have to purchasing power, if we are able to give the money that we have at that time, then it's known as demand. Then what is the law of demand? Being a social science, this economic is the one and only subjects that having laws. Then law of demand. You can clearly see the word called ceteris paribus. What's the meaning of ceteris paribus? Ceteris paribus means an fundamental assumption. It means when the other factors being equal, when the other factors remain unchanged, with that fundamental assumption, we can go through the law of demand. It means we can clearly see that the word called relationship between the price and the quantity demand and the inverse relationship between. What's the meaning of inverse relationship between? It means we have to consider about the price and the demand. It means when the price is going up, the demand is going down, and the demand is going up, the price is going down. That is called an inverse relationship. I can give you a clear idea about this one by using a graph. Then I have prepared a nice, gorgeous graph for you. This is, I think you can clearly see that this is the demand curve. I have marked price in the y-axis and the quantity demand in the x-axis. Then I have marked the prices and the quantity demand as well. This is in the normal stage. You can clearly see that when the price is increasing, the quantity of demand get decreased, and also you can clearly see that when the price getting decreased, the quantity of demand getting increased. That's called the inverse connection between this price and the demand. Okay, we can divide this demand into two types: individual demand and market demand. What is meant by individual demand? Individual demand emphasizes the quantity of demanded of a commodity by a single consumer by a given period of time. Then, as an example, the demand for Milo of a singular consumer. And what's meant by market demand? The market demand means market demand emphasizes the aggregate quantity of demanded by all the consumers in the market. Then if we get an example, the demand for Milo of all the consumers in the market is known as the market demand. Okay, factors affecting for demand. Price of the product. Yeah, as you all know, when the price is getting increasing, the demand is going down. and the consumer's income. If I have got an income rather than the last month, then my demand would also get enough. And number of consumers in the market. Yeah, if the number of consumers in the market is going up and going its growth, then the demand also growth. Then demand also is growing. And taste. Yeah, if we consider about the taste, if my taste is going up, the demand is going up. If my taste is going down, the demand also going down. Other factors mean the wealth, the medical opinions, and the cultural things. Those are the other factors. To summarize the session, to summarize the presentation, I have given so much of things about the demand curve, and the law of demand, factors affecting for the demand, and all the things. And I would like to propose to you to get a good idea about those economics things. It will be a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious thing to you near in future, being a scholar of management. Then thank you very much.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Mahesh, for the interesting presentation. And so, can you just get to the beginning of the presentation, Mahesh? Yeah. So everything was okay, right? And